Happy Sunday. I was gonna say good morning, but it's really good afternoon / early evening. It is currently 3:30 and we just finished watching the first Texans game of the season. So that's like our normal Sunday.
We didn't tell them beforehand though, but my predictions for the Texans, I told Amy before we started watching the game today, was 10-6, hopeful for 11-5, but I'm going to stick with 10-6 as my prediction for the Texans. And for the past 2 seasons, I've been right on the money every season. So I'm saying 10-6. What was your prediction?
I want to say 11-5.
Oh, because she saw us win today, so now she's going to go ahead and throw in that extra one.
So we are headed to the baseball fields in our neighborhood to kill 3 birds with 1 stone. We are going to practice.
That's kind of mean. Why are we going to kill 3 birds?
Not literally.
Nice. Oh.
But tomorrow, okay, so we didn't tell you guys. Yesterday was supposed to have been Jacob's baseball tryout for the fall season, and we had already told the president of the league that we play for that Jacob was going to miss the tryout because we were going to be at Disney World. His tryout was at 2. We didn't get home until what, like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Well, because of the rain, they ended up canceling his tryout, and now he tries out tomorrow. So thankfully, he'll be able to make it this time. But now we're like, oh crap, he needs some practice.
Because we haven't been pushing. We haven't been keeping on pushing him because we knew we were going to miss the tryout. So we just stopped any of the practicing we were doing, getting ready for the vacation, not really worried about it. But now we got to get him over to the fields, work on some ground balls. That's really all I'm working on. I'm not working on his hitting because his hitting's fine.
We're not pitching to him.
Well, it has nothing to do with him hitting me because I would do it either way. I'd go ahead and do it again today if I thought he needed it. But since we were using Coach Mike as giving him some tips and some practice there for a while, I think he looks fine batting. I'm not worried about it. Now that could all change and he could have already forgotten everything, but I'm gonna go with he remembers it and he has it down. But field work, that's always something kids need to be working on. They need to work on getting their butt down, getting their glove down. It's just you gotta beat it into them.
And we're not gonna we might work on the pitching a little bit, but they don't pitch in the tryout, which I think is crazy. So for whatever reason, it's the same tryout from the beginning of machine pitch all the way up to high school, which is crazy. So you get like 3 ground balls to shortstop, 3 catches from first, 3 pop flies in the outfield.
That's also 3 throws to second base from the outfield.
Right.
And then you get 3 at bats. Even if you don't swing at them, that counts as your at bat. You get 3.
Right. So if any of the coaches don't know that you pitch or catch, they just don't. Normally they ask.
We got to go over the kids telling us yes they've done it before, and then kind of watching how their mechanics are when they're throwing. That kind of helps, but it never gives you the full I don't know. You really can't tell if somebody can pitch unless you watch them try to pitch. Even if it's just pitching on flat ground, you can tell if they can if they pitched a ball or not before. If they just throw a ball and they're like pushing the ball, they're not a pitcher. The kid might say he's a pitcher because he wants to pitch, but that doesn't mean he's a pitcher.
Right. So we don't really need to work on the pitching today. But even they get 3 balls to hit from a machine pitch, which is a lot different than a kid pitching to you.
It's definitely different.
So I don't really like the tryout, but we are going to get prepared for it anyways. Also, we have Daisy with us to play fetch with.
Daisy girl, where you at, Daisy?
And then I'm going to play catch with Xander with the football to get him ready. Because this season starts in a couple of weeks, I'm pretty sure, beginning of October.
So let's get out there, get really hot and sweaty, have some fun, even though it's not Disney fun. I'm in a stumper, or what do you want to call it? I don't know if it's what's the right word. We'll say I'm a little bit depressed because I'm no longer in Disney World. It's always a big letdown when I spend a week doing something and I'm just going on the go the whole time. I'm all pumped up. My energy's high. Our video quality is great in my eyes. Then when we come back home, it's just like. It kind of gets you a little bit depressed, and for those of you that don't know, I've never really talked about it, but I do battle depression here and there. It's not something I ever talk about, but Amy will vouch for me. I have been depressed plenty of times in my life, and I do my best to stay out of it because I want to say happiness is a choice, but sometimes that choice, it's not there for you. No matter how bad you want it to be, it's not. And I kind of feel it a little bit, and I'm trying to battle it. So we're gonna get out on the field, and I'm gonna sweat it out of me, hopefully.
Yes, we have the after Disney World blues. We'll call it that. 1 bird is done. Daisy is wore out. We haven't even been here for 5 minutes. She even has her ball in her water bowl. Are you tired, Daisy girl? It's a lot more running here because it's bigger than our backyard, so you get wore out quicker. So now it's time to get Jacob ready. That went far, babe. Good job.
Why didn't you build that one? Come on! My goodness!
Is it different using that wooden bat, honey? Should have grabbed a different bat. Don't let Coach John get a hold of that bat.
I know, right?
He'll be smashing them for days.
Remember, get that butt down. Ah!
You went from hitting ground balls to Jacob to playing football with Xander. Such a good daddy.
I have my moments.
All the time, you have your moments. He was doing pretty good when I was playing catch with him.
Alright, so you didn't even catch it while you're running?
Run for a touchdown.
Hey, come back. About right there? Okay. Now look, you're going to go straight and then go that direction. I'm going to kind of throw it towards where third base is at, okay? Go.
Oh, he caught it, but he fell. Was he in the end zone?
Nope. First down. Come back again now. We're going to make another. Catch it while you're running. Okay. Go that way and towards third base. No, you can't run backwards. You got to keep running in stride. Hey, when you turn around to catch it, you don't go like this. You keep running like this and try to catch it like this.
He'll get the hang of it. He's never played football before. Good job.
Bad throw by me and you made up for it. Good job. What happened with your glove? What took you so long to get your glove out, dude? See that delayed reaction?
Yep.
You should have made the catch in the air on there, Jacob. That was an easy play. Your glove's not a cement glove, is it? That's on me. Gotta get used to this wooden bat. You didn't charge it, dude. Step back on it. They watch that. Hey, you're throwing to the side again. We've talked about that. That's going to make your arm hurt. Look at me. The more you do this, it's making your arm hurt. Calm down. There it was. Gotta move your feet. You see how you delayed that getting your feet over there? You had time to get there and you noticed at the last second. Take another one. Follow through, come on.
You had to call it too, Jacob. Loud where we can hear you.
Hey, track that ball better, dude. Move those feet. All right, so. What was that?
In that bag.
Oh,
What was that?
all right, there we go. Hello.
He said good night.
Touchdown!
Why are you so worn out, honey?
We just finished baseball practice.
Actually, he just finished catching a Pikachu. He wasn't driving, guys. I had his phone, and I was like, oh, there's Pikachu nearby. He's like, where? So we like turned down a couple side streets that we'd never been down before just to find this Pikachu. And then I tapped on it so that he was on the screen, and then he pulled over so he could catch it because he doesn't think I'm very good at catching Pokemon.
She's not a Pokemaster like me.
I am. I can catch them. I just don't do the little, like, what is it called?
She doesn't know how to throw a curveball. She just goes, bink.
And it works.
Bink. It works with the smaller guys, but when it's the higher level guys, it doesn't work.
No, they still pop out on their curveballs.
They don't
lie.
pop out.
Don't lie.
They didn't pop out that time, but I did waste like 5 balls trying to catch him because I kept throwing curveballs. As I threw it, he was jumping and it was going underneath him. I was getting so mad and frustrated.
Whenever I waste his Pokeball.
But that's not why I'm worn out. I'm worn out because it's hot outside. We just did baseball practice. It wasn't the best, but Jacob's kind of rusty because, like you guys know, there hasn't been a lot of what?
Are you vlogging an Eevee?
Oh, they were saying there was one out there. Man, we gotta pull over and catch something else. But as you guys know, we haven't done a lot of baseball footage lately, which means Jacob hasn't had much practice lately.
Why would Jacob when I want
Every time he says he's so excited.
He's like, what is it? What is it? What is it?
So, we had some baseball practice today, as you guys saw. It wasn't the best, but it's getting him back ready because tomorrow is his actual tryout. And he said that he's gonna do a lot better than he did today. He just didn't really feel like practicing today.
But today we went during the hottest part of the day at like 3:30.
I'm not letting that be an excuse.
And he's tired from like a week at Disney World.
I'm not giving him excuses.
I am.
I am not giving any excuses.
Hey, there's a Mini Cooper. Sorry, anytime I see a Mini Cooper now, it like brings back memories of the cake I made. So yeah, he'll do good tomorrow. I believe in him, and his tryout's not until 7 o'clock at night, so hopefully it'll be a little bit cooler than it was today.
Hey, I believe in him too, so guys don't go thinking I'm being too hard on him or anything. I just know how good he can be when he puts forth effort, and he even admitted to me afterwards that he wasn't trying. He just didn't feel like practicing today. So I'll give him that miss, but I told him that this season he can't have those days where if he doesn't feel like playing, just not trying hard. I'm not his coach. And I told him, the other coaches aren't going to put up with that.
Even Eric's assistant coach, who is supposed to be coaching this season, is not coaching. So we really don't know many of the coaches. So he really has to try and put forth the effort because the coaches don't know him. They can't just be like, oh, I know what he's
having an
capable
off day or something.
Yeah, I know what he's capable of doing because that's what everybody else does. But he'll do fine. I know he will.
Yeah, he told me he's going to try harder tomorrow, so I'm going to give it to him. We'll see tomorrow when we go try, because of course we're going to bring you guys along so you can see how he does the tryouts.
So we are at Target now to get some grooming stuff. Not grooming stuff for me, but grooming stuff for this guy.
Because I'm not shaving until January.
So he thinks he needs a new beard comb because apparently we left his in Disney.
No, apparently we did.
And
it wasn't apparently. We did leave it in Disney.
He thinks he needs some beard oil.
I do, because I have a bunch of crazy ones right here, and that helps.
And you're done shaving?
Mm-hmm.
It's not No Shave November yet. You realize that, right?
It's close enough.
No, it is still September, and then you have October, and then you have November. Do you need beard wash as well? Like, what's the difference between that and shampoo? Yeah, it can dry it out.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it like every 3 days or so.
But what's the difference between that and just regular soap or shampoo?
I don't know.
You don't need it.
Huh?
I'm answering you. You don't need it. So I don't know what app the boys are on, but they're like combining two Pokemon to making like a new one. And I guess they're like having a competition to see which one is cooler. And they keep saying mine. It sounds like the birds from Finding Nemo.
Like, which one looks cooler? Mine is an evolved Pikachu.
So they are on Pokemon Fusion. The screen went black. So he combined those two Pokemon and made that one. Let's see what you made, Xander.
Mine looks good. Mine's evolved Pikachu was the best Pokemon game.
Yeah, mine looks cooler.
Which one looks cooler?
So which one do you guys think looks cooler? Mine.
Oh.
Apparently there's crickets in the food at Target. It sounds like it's coming from over here. Find the cricket.
It's not a cricket. I think it's something to do with like the cooling system, but it sounds like a cricket.
It does. It sounds just like a cricket. I hope there's not one in there. Now we're at Academy looking for Xander some football cleats. And of course, these are the ones he says he wants, but he's not getting for $60. They're pretty cool looking, but not gonna happen. Those. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Look, here's your
Here's your
options,
options.
Zane.
That's a 1 and a 1.5.
And the green is
Yeah,
1.5.
I have a green and 1.5.
Okay, let's try them on, buddy.
Look, you're standing right next to JJ Watt.
I wish.
I'm gonna stick my finger in his mouth.
Why are you sticking your finger?
He's kind of tall.
But he's also like bent.
Oh, he's even squatting right there. Yeah, he's squatting.
Wait, he's like
Wait, stop trying to fill in his muscles, Amy.
They're so good.
Mm-mm.
Look at his forearm.
Yeah, he's got a big forearm.
Now we're looking at chest guards for Jacob since he'll be pitching this season against bigger kids. And he is not too happy about it, right? Hey, did you see the other thing that he was telling you can wear?
yeah.
So I was explaining to the guy that works here at Academy how he's a pitcher and we're trying to find stuff to protect him since he'll be pitching against bigger kids. What are y'all doing? And then he comes over and
Mom's
he's like,
a little extra protective of him, but hey, she can be that way.
Right.
She's his mom, not any of you guys.
and this guy was showing us like a face mask that's like really big. He's like, I'm an umpire.
I'm not gonna do the face masking because, like the umpire said, it can cause balks from kids because it gets in their peripherals a little bit and they might kind of look a little bit. We don't use balks yet, and I still don't think they call him that for him yet.
You don't think so?
No, that's only when you're playing select/travel ball. They don't do it yet. So, but I just think it's too much. It gets in his vision too much. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do the hat guard for his skull and the chest guard.
So at least what I'm trying to find him, you can't tell that he's wearing it really. So I'm just trying to do it for his best interest.
Talk about Miranda. Here's the finale.
Yeah. Is that your new laugh, dude?
Yeah.
You sound like a future legend.
He still sounds like a Miranda.
Can you sound like Miranda still?
No, it's me, Miranda.
That's not
We
Miranda.
are back
dude.
home, and as you can see, I have stolen Xander's hat. This is now my hat. He's worn it a whole total of like 2 times. We got it for him for Christmas last year, and he never wears hats. So I figured, what the heck? I've wanted a Hushin hat for this long, and I'm just going to take it over. I'm sure I'll still share it with him, but for now, it's my hat. Tomorrow we have the baseball tryout like we talked about. I'm also going to do something that a few of you have been hoping that I would go do, and I'm actually going to take care of. I'm going to start the process tomorrow. I'm going to go find a family doctor. I haven't, as many of you know, I started the vlogs because I had cancer and I wanted my children and my family and friends to all see that every day you can find happiness, and that was the whole reason I started the daily vlogs on YouTube. Well, I've been kind of bad about getting checkups, and I haven't gone to get a checkup in I think about 2 to 3 years, something like that. Once I was found cancer free and I was 100% sure and all the testing was done, I just really haven't wanted to deal with it anymore. But I think it's a good thing that I find a family doctor, because I've had this cough for about 3 months now. And it's gotten bad again. It went away, it had gotten better. Now it's getting bad again. So I'm gonna go get a checkup from a family doctor. Find one that I want to use as my primary care physician, and get some blood work done. Make sure everything still checks out a-okay on my body, and that's my plan for tomorrow. So hopefully we find something else fun to do as well. I know we're gonna have the tryout. You guys are gonna get to see how Jacob tries out. He's never been a really good tryout kid. I think he's had maybe 1 or 2 good tryouts, and other than that, he's not a big tryout kid. He performs in a game. He's a game time performer. That's just the way some kids are. I'm sure as he gets older, he'll get better and better at it, but something he's got to learn to deal with, especially with me not coaching him anymore. He's got to figure this out, and he's got to learn to be a big boy. So that's going to be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, a comment down below. whatever you want to say, just leave a comment down below. It makes me, because if you leave a comment below, then I get to know you a little bit better. It builds a community feel, and I see the same face over and over in each video, and you just don't see the same thing over and over. We do have a few of you viewers out there that say the same exact thing. It's like you have a notepad with a little saying already there, and you just copy and paste it in. Try to say something different every now and again. It makes me feel better. It makes me know that you're actually watching the videos, not just coming to throw a comment on there. And also, if you're new to the channel and you've never been here before, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're getting closer and closer to 20,000 subscribers, and that was my goal for the year. And for a little while it seemed like we were fixing to pick it up probably within a month. Now it's slowed back down. That's okay. As long as we can get it by the end of the year, I'm going to be super happy. I'm going to be super stoked, because 20,000 subscribers, that's a huge number. That means we made 10,000 this year. And I'll just I don't know what I'll do. I won't shave my beard for another year. That's what I'll do. I need to run that by Amy first. I haven't done that yet, so that might not be true. Don't hold me to it. We'll see you tomorrow.